Okay, so I guess we can start. Hello everyone, and thank you for your interest to attend the first webinar of series I discovered organized by Interworks. My name is Tomy Christovsky and I'm a business support practice lead at Interworks. Okay, so yes, we can start. Hello everyone, and thank you for your interest. Okay, I have been part of the Interworks team family for more than 13 years. I have several responsibilities in my company, but the focus is on implementing agile methodologies in our projects, organizing teams, planning the projects, and also maintaining the Atlassian partnership. I'm really excited that you have joined us for today's webinar, and I can't wait to share our experience with all of you. Over the next 30 minutes, you will learn something that will help you to be more efficient in your daily activities. In situations like the one we are facing today, this is working from home and managing our teams remotely. So basically, this is our mission, to help every team and organization, every company, to be more productive and more efficient. So let's see the agenda for today. So here is a quick rundown of the things we will be covering in today's webinar. First, I will talk a little bit about the current situation that we are facing with coronavirus and how to be more efficient in times of pandemic. I will then give you a high-level introduction to the Jira software and Confluence, the Atlassian tools that will change your work habits. We will also discuss the main usage and key features of both tools, why these tools are the right choice, and what are the main benefits of using these tools. And in the end, since there will be a live question and answer session following the presentation of the webinar, I encourage you to ask questions in the YouTube chat. So how to be more efficient? So we are all aware that the world is facing one of the biggest challenges on the modern time called coronavirus. In times like this, many things have changed. We are aware that schools are closed, shops operate mostly online, events are being cancelled, and people tend to work from home. Working from home might be seems easy as first, but without a good approach and organization, I will say, as well as usage of the proper tools, completing tasks on time and organizing the teams might be harder than you think. Also, working from home can be challenging, especially if it's for a longer period of time. It is hard to keep track of everyone's tasks, organize the teams, share knowledge, documents, and motivating people to work like they are at the office, like as this always. So the discussion for today will be to learn how to organize your remote team efficiently using the Atlassian tools. We know that today's competitive and dynamic business environment, software development is increasingly driven by the focused needs of customers and businesses, both to whom require rapid response to their requirements. Very often, I guess, did you ask yourself how to make sure you are handling things effectively in times like this? How to make sure you're managing project properly? What kind of tools can help you to track completion of the tasks and projects? So in the next slides, I'm going to show you what works for us as a company in Interworks and how we continued delivering services with the same high quality like we did before. So today we will focus on two Atlassian Cloud Enterprise solutions or tools that will help you keep things on track and effectively manage and organize your teams in case of remote working model that we are facing today and that is modern, I will say. I'm going to talk about Jira software and Confluence tools that are used by thousands of teams and known companies worldwide like eBay, NASA, Cisco, Dropbox, with also Coca-Cola, Samsung, Audi, and etc. I'm not sure if you are completely familiar with these tools, but Jira software is one of the best software development tools that is used by the Agile teams according to Gartner. So let's start with Jira software first. So the Jira software was born out of this need to create an easy way of working and managing projects that will enable a more agile and responsive organization. In other words, Jira is an issue and task management platform that allows teams to easily manage their work throughout the entire life cycle. So this means starting from analysis, planning, developing, testing, and supporting projects. Jira software is specifically designed for software development teams, and the tool allows you to coordinate and supervise your team. So when we are talking about this tool, for sure you will have a question why this tool is the right choice. So very simple. If you want to stay on track as you plan, develop and deliver highly quality products, then Jira software is definitely the right choice. So there is several reasons why this tool is the right one. So Jira provides visibility into your projects. Jira also provides flexible backlog prioritization. Jira provides customizable agile boards for every project and team. Jira provides out-of-the-box reporting system. Jira also provides customizable dashboards. And Jira provides integration with other applications and popular tools. So let's see what are the main usage of Jira software. So Jira software is built for every team member of your team. The main usage of this tool is focused on planning, tracking, releasing, and reporting. So with Jira, you can easily create user stories, tasks, and issues. You can plan sprints, organize sprints, plan the backlogs, organize the backlogs, and at the end, you can distribute tasks across your team. In Jira, you can also prioritize and discuss your team's work in full context with complete visibility and transparency. About the releases in Jira, you can easily track them and ship with confidence. The information you have is always up to date. So at the end, Jira is also have powerful reporting system that can be improved, that can improve your team performance based on the real-time reporting with visual data that can be configured. Let's discuss shortly about the key features of this tool and the benefits. So Jira software has four main key features that make the tool different from the competition, from the other tools on the market. So in Jira we have Scrum boards, we have Kanban boards, we have role maps, and Agile reporting system. So with Scrum boards, the Agile teams can stay focused on delivering iterative and incremental values as far as possible with customizable Scrum boards. So everything can be customizable in these boards. Flexible Kanban boards will give your team full visibility info, what is next, so you can continuously deliver maximum output in minimal cycle time. With role maps, you can sketch out big picture, so you can communicate plans with stakeholders and customers and ensure your roadmap connects to your teamwork. At the end, with Agile reporting, there are a lot of, as I mentioned, out-of-the-box reports like burn-down chart, sprint report, velocity chart, etc. So they can give you a real picture of the current situation of the project. Jira also can be integrated with the tools that you already use. For example, the Jira can be integrated with Confluence, Bitbucket, and hundreds of other developed tools and applications on the market. So let's discuss shortly about the benefits that Jira software offer. So there are a lot of benefits using Jira software, but I will focus only on the core one. So Jira moves work forward from anywhere. So you can track and manage projects in real time. You can track and manage the team also in real time. Jira is very easy to customize. It's fully customizable tool. In Jira, you have the freedom to create your own workflows and create a process as per your needs. So Jira provides by default the predefined templates with workflows, transition and statuses, but it's fully customizable, so you can adapt your transitions, statuses, actually the whole workflow and processes based on your needs. Jira has the real-time tracking and powerful reporting systems, as I mentioned before. Jira is easily integrated with the external systems and applications. There are a lot of plugins that can be extend the current functionality of Jira. Actually, Atlassian have the marketplace, the ecosystem with thousands of applications, the plugins that can extend the current functionalities. Yeah, this is the last note that actually the Jira can be extended with custom add-ons and plugins that can be developed by different teams. So let's see what is the pricing and plans that Jira software have. So in the slide you can find the simple plans and prices. For the Jira software tool, there is a completely free version of this tool for 10 users without any obligations. So this plan is ideal for small teams, so you can try it out for free. So with this free version, you are getting user limit up to 10 users. You have 2 GB storage. You have predefined Scrum and Kanban boards, agile reporting system. You have option to customize the workflows. You have the roadmaps options available in this package. You have also single project automation, access to the free features, community supports, and more. So the next topic will be the next tool that I mentioned. This is Confluence. So Confluence is also a product from Atlassian. Confluence is a content collaboration tool used to help teams collaborate and share knowledge efficiently. So Confluence is your team's workspace where knowledge and collaboration meet to achieve great things. The tool comes with equipped best practice templates, so you don't need to reinvent the wheel. So you can get started easily and maintain consistently across teams and projects. With Confluence, the companies and teams can create, collaborate, and organize their work in one centralized place. So when we are talking about this tool, same for for Jira software, for sure you will have the question why this tool. So very simple. If you want to stay on track, create, collaborate, and organize team in one place, then Confluence is definitely the right choice. So there are I will discuss about the few reasons why this tool is the right one. So with Confluence, you can organize everything in one place. It's easy to use templates. In Confluence, we have powerful search filters. Confluence also provides visibility into your projects. Confluence actually turns conversation into actions, break down team silos, and build a culture of open teamwork. So let's see what are the main usage of this tool. So with Confluence, you can create a separate spaces and pages, as I mentioned, where you can capture project requirements, for example, assign tasks to specific user, add some comments, collect knowledge, etc. So in Confluence, it is easy to organize content using predefined templates for unified user experience, labels for content management, and create spaces for defining types of documentation, for example. Confluence is built for every member of your team to collaborate and organize all your work in one place. The main usage of this tool is focused on knowledge management, project collaboration, and employee engagement. So as part of the knowledge management, you can create a source of truth by collecting information that can be easily found. As part of the project collaboration, actually, you can move work forward by creating meeting minutes, for example, creating project plans, requirements, documentation. It's a single place for all your project documentation, basically. As part of the employee engagement, you can use to share some information, announcement, and get instant feedback from the users. So let's quickly see the key features and benefits of this tool. So Confluence has 4 key features that makes the tool different from the other tools from the competition. So Confluence keeps work organized by creating structured spaces and pages that can be accessed by the teams. So basically we can define the access, which team, which pages can see, etc. So there are rule policy. So more than just text, so by creating meeting notes, storing business requirements, plans, and documents. Also we can place the videos and pictures. Feedback in context by editing pages, adding comments, mention of team members, and increase visibility in one place. And also the integration in order to increase the functionality of this product and productivity. It can be integrated with Jira, with Trello, Slack, Office, Dropbox, Google Drive, and many other tools. At the end, there are a lot of benefits using Confluence, but I will focus only on the core one. As I mentioned, Confluence is a single place for your documentation, basically. All the teams can find everything that they need in one place. Confluence breaks down communication barriers, and at the end, build a culture of open teamwork. So I'm always saying that Confluence and Jira are like bacon and eggs. They were designed to complement each other and have a number of integration points built in, giving Confluence users the ability to view, interact with, and reference Jira issues from Confluence page. Confluence will be also used for project collaboration, functional specification, gathering, project distribution, discussion, while viewing Jira issues or creating new pages without ever leaving Confluence or creating new issues in Jira. So let's see the plan for this tool and the prices that we have. So in this slide you can find the simple plans and prices for the Confluence tool. There are completely free version of this tool for 10 users without any obligations. So the free plans are also ideal for small teams, so you can try it out. So what we are getting with this free version of this tool, so user limits up to 10 users. We have also restriction to the storage. We have only 2 GB storage. We have unlimited spaces and pages, so we can create a lot of spaces and pages regarding of our needs and projects. So we have best practice templates library, so we have predefined templates that we can use to create our spaces and pages. We have structured page tree. Also, we have access to the free features that are available on the market, and also we have the community support for this tool. So let's quickly see what industries and areas we are covering and where these tools can be integrated. So basically, regardless of the needs and requirements, these tools can be used in different industries and sectors, like in the software, in the HR, finance, marketing, banking, operations, and more. Let's go to the last session, which is the conclusion of the presentation and the question and answers. So we know that times are tough and challenging for all of us at this period when Earth is taking a break, finding the right way of and the right tools to deliver solution with the same quality can be tricky. So likely the software industries has our back with a lot of tools and mechanisms that can make remote working really work and help us produce the results we want. So I will say feel free to contact me if you need help or advice or how to manage the situation properly or aligning the tools in your teams. We are also open for any demo of the tools, so you can just feel free to contact me on the email address on the slide below. So in the meantime, stay safe and use this time to learn new things, new tools, new technologies. Try out, as I mentioned, new tools, and most important, spend time with your family. And remember, by taking care of yourself, you're taking care of others as well. So I will say thank you for your time to be part of this webinar, first webinar. And if you liked it, join us on the second edition of I Discovered next week. That will be dedicated of using artificial intelligence in order to fight the current situation, the pandemic. So now let's go with some questions if we have. So feel free to ask me questions regarding these tools or comments on the live chat on YouTube. So I will be glad to address them all. Let's see, I think we have one question at the moment. So we have question, what Atlassian helps you most during this time? So as I mentioned, basically we are in time where everything is managed and organized remotely. So managing the daily activities, managing the projects, managing the tasks are managed by using Atlassian tools, especially with the Jira software. So basically on daily basis we have the real-time reporting for the status of the project, for the tickets, etc. Any other questions maybe from other? Okay, let's see. I think we have two questions. What is your favorite Atlassian tool? Yeah, so definitely my favorite Atlassian tool is Jira software and the Jira Service Desk. So we have another question. What motivates you daily? So I don't know, a lot of things I will say, but having the great team, working on a great environment, using the great tools that can perform our uh, directly perform how to say good organizing the team and tracking all the things are motivating me. Okay, we have another question. So how have you organized the work with your team? Okay, do you use and how do you handle the situation? Okay, so basically, regardless of the place where we are, uh, if we are at work or at home, we are using the Atlassian tool. So all our projects are basically managed using the Jira software and Confluence. So on daily basis, we have the daily stand-up meetings where we are using these tools and check the status of the tasks that we have. So what do you use and how do you handle it? Yeah, so we covered both questions as I mentioned. Okay, any other questions? So we have question, just to check. Do you prefer Jira software or Kanban boards? So regardless, depending actually of the projects that we are managing, if the projects are Scrum, we are basically using the Jira software and Scrum boards. If we are working on, let's say, different type of projects, maybe the good approach is to use Kanban board. It's easily to the team to manage, see the status and organize the tasks. We have another question. Remote working can be through and can keep people demotivated. How do you motivate your team? So, as I mentioned, in case of remote work, we are trying to be completely synchronous with the team. So basically, we have minimum 3 meetings each day. So we are trying to be synchronized, to be positive in this situation, to see the progress and motivate the team. Okay, I think we have another question. If Corona was a person, what will you thank her for? So definitely for the time that I'm spending with my family and the things that I'm starting looking from different angles. Okay, we have another question. Do you think that Trello is perfect tool for retrospective meetings? I'm not completely sure. I don't think that Trello is the perfect tool for retrospective meetings. There are a lot of other tools that can handle this needs, but Trello is basically the I will say light version of the Kanban board of Jira. So if you are not the IT team and if you want to, let's say, organize your activities on daily basis using some tools, definitely Trello provides a simple interface, simple features, and you can easily track all your activities on daily basis. So yeah, there is a lot, and also there is a mobile version for Trello. So if you install on your smartphone, you will be up to date from everywhere and every time. Also for the Jira software and Confluence, there are mobile applications that can be installed, and all the things can be done using the mobile applications. Okay, any other specific questions? Okay, I think we have another question. Are there criteria when Kanban is better choice than Scrum? So yes, as I mentioned previously, if we are managing the Scrum projects, definitely the Scrum board will be better choice because we are working in short iterations. So if we are going to work, let's say, on daily tasks without any time box, without any end dates, definitely in this case the Kanban board is the right choice. So we have another question. What do you think? What do people like mostly about Jira? So first, Jira is a very simple tool. The tool that provides a lot of features. There is also, as I mentioned, free plan that meet the requirements for small teams. So I think this is one of the best things that Jira offers and the people like mostly. There are a lot of, as I mentioned, the mobile application for free. So if we are talking about the small teams, definitely this free plan is the right choice. And let's see if we have other questions. Okay, what is the most important benefits Atlassian Tools offers in remote work? So, okay, let's answer the first question. So, as I mentioned, Atlassian offers free, in this case, for the remote work, if you're looking for some solution that will, how to say, meet the requirements for small teams, definitely is the free tools that Atlassian offers. So this is one of the important benefits in this situation. We have free tools that can be completely integrated and used for organizing and managing remote working. The other benefit is that everything is transparent, everything is in one place, everything is in cloud. There are mobile applications for both tools. Also, there are email notification systems that can be used for notifying the users when the tickets are assigned. We have the really huge number of out-of-the-box reports that can be used, the customizable dashboards that can be adapted to monitor the activities in the team, in the project. So I will say this is some of the benefits that are in my mind at the moment. So okay, one question: have you worked with Asana, and why Jira is better than Asana? To be honest, I have no experience with Asana, so I guess there are several similar things that both applications can cover, but at the moment I don't have any huge experience with Asana, so I cannot answer this question. Let's see the other questions. Okay, how is security setting helpful in Jira? Okay, we have another question. What is the main thing your team learned during the Atlassian journey? What was the main thing? So basically they are learn how to properly use the tool, how to organize the teams, how to, for example, check the status of the project, see the velocity charts, see the sprint reports, track the time spent on the tickets, etc. So we have another question. What is Atlassian is expensive? I will say for the functionalities and for the tools, products that are offered, definitely Atlassian is not expensive. Yeah, and I forgot one question. How is secure setting helpful in Jira? Yeah, definitely we have the secure settings in Jira that can be configured. We have single sign-on application, two-factor authentication, so everything is secured. Okay, if there is no questions, I will say again thank you for your time, for being part of this webinar. I think that we learned something that can improve our organization, or how to say remote work model that we are facing at the moment. So basically we can find some things that can be useful for you and for your teams. So at the end, we have the last question. What is your opinion on remote work in the future? Will it become a trend? I will say that the remote working, the working from home is already trend, so I don't see any difference at the moment. I can see that the most of the teams, especially in the IT industries, are completely functional. Okay, we have one question again. Thank you, Tome. The presentation was great. This is just good. Thank you. Thank you guys for your time. So we can finish with this webinar. I guess this was successful and useful for you and your teams. Thank you. Bye bye.